Tá. Okay. All right. Hello, everyone. It's nice to see you here. This is the official opening of the Women in Technology Hackathon 2023. This is already the fourth year we're organizing the Women in Technology Hackathon with Riga TechGirls. And today you've gathered here, and I know that there's quite a lot of you online also listening and also participating. So we're very, very excited to see what you build and how we can work together to help you as well. I think this year, there's been quite a lot of us in Riga TechGirls team who actually wanted to participate. So we had a problem with finding people who want to organize this because we wanted to be a part of the actually the teams that are working on here. But we managed, so we would definitely love to help you. So in case there will be any questions or you want any ideas from us, we are very excited to help you out with that. But okay, let's start. We'll use this opening to tell you more about the event, and I'll just start with a couple of things about generally this hackathon. It's an opportunity for women and actually for everyone. As you might know and as you might see, this hackathon is not just limited for women. We also want to see men in here, and we see men in here. But the goal is, with this name and with the brand name Women in Technology, we want to invite more women to participate in hackathons and to participate in idea generation and building innovations and in thinking of you as people who might want to build your own companies and your own startups in the future, and kind of encourage you and get you excited about entrepreneurship and technology in general. So yeah, very excited to be here. So as a start, I wanted to give a couple of words to very dear people to us that are also helping in this hackathon. And first off, I'm gonna give the first words to Anna Andersson, who's our Chief Empowerment Officer at Riga TechGirls. Anna.
Thank you, Lena. So great actually to be here in this beautiful building. I'm sure you've noticed it as well, in this beautiful room. And I think it's also important in what is the environment that we're in when we are building things, when we are thinking about things. So I want to also thank Latvia University for being our partner and supporter and for providing these facilities and the opportunity to be here in the mood of innovation, in the mood of good environment. But yeah, from Riga TechGirls side, I think Lena already put it very nicely, that we in Riga TechGirls believe that everyone should be creating the future we will be living in, which is very connected to technology and very connected to innovation. So we believe that tech is not just for some particular people of this world. We believe that tech is for everyone. And that is why in Riga TechGirls, with our whole team, we're working on inclusive programs. Just like this hackathon, it's inclusive. We want to have everyone who might be interested joining here. So we also create education programs, and that also could be seen in the pre-events of Hackathon. We've had several workshops leading up to this event where we not only provide this space, the safe space for women and men and everyone coming together and working on their ideas, but we also want to provide the knowledge from experienced startup builders, from experienced mentors who can kind of springboard and help everyone with their ideas. So digital skills education and also education of how to start up, how to build your startup, how to participate in a hackathon for the first time. That's our mission, why we are here today. So I wanted to ask how many of you who are in this room right now are participating in a hackathon for the first time in their lives? All right, that's That's amazing. That's exactly what we're looking for people who kind of take the step in the unknown and are ready to try what it means to be in a hackathon for the first time in their lives. Because if we look at the hackathons all over the world and also the ones happening in Latvia, we mostly see, I would say it's very often the same crowd coming to the hackathons, and it's not that diverse, I should say. So here I think we can see completely different crowd, completely different people, and we're very happy to see that. So as Riga TechGirls, we work on the workshops, on education programs, and creating this hackathon. I'm actually as well very happy to see that, where is Victoria? In the registration. Shoot. So anyway, Victoria out there in the registration, she won the first Women in Tech Hackathon by Riga TechGirls back in 2020, which was the last in-person event before everything closed down for COVID in the very, very beginnings of COVID times. And yeah, so Victoria was participated in the first hackathon. She won the first hackathon. Now she's here helping us organize, but she's also working in tech company TED right now. So we know a couple of examples. Also last year, there was one woman who participated in the hackathon who met a mentor who was working in Printify, and now she's working in Printify. So hackathon is not just about building your ideas, not just about innovation, it's also about networking. Yeah, there's Victoria. Did you hear your name? Yeah, so I was saying, so Victoria, you can give a round of applause. She won the first hackathon. So she was super brave, and she came to the hackathon and she won. So any of you also have the opportunity to win here. I also know that, for example, last year we had a friend of mine actually who is working in a ministry. Since last year, our theme, every year kind of we adjust the theme to the most important topics of that period of time. So last year our theme was Women, Peace, Security, because the war had just started. And a woman from a ministry joined the hackathon because she had an idea about security. And she had no idea what she's going into. She was like, what is this hackathon? Is it like some lectures? I'm like, no, you're there, you're hacking for 48 hours, you work with a team, you come up with some results, you prototype. And she's like, what is all that? Never heard of these things. And she went through the hackathon, she had an amazing team, and she won. So it's possible to, come into the hackathon not really knowing what you're signing up for, and win in the end. So hackathons are full of surprises, full of exciting things, and that's what I want to wish you: to have fun, to meet people, to kind of widen your network, not just meeting the organizers, the Riga TechGirls team, but also the mentors, the fellow participants. This is going to be a fun weekend. Enjoy it, think about your ideas and innovation, but most of all, enjoy it, and try to see what kind of surprises will be coming for you, and what kind of surprising results this might bring you. So that's all from my side, and I give floor to Lena.
Thank you, Anna. Thank you so much. I hope that is at least the start of encouragement, because I think there's more to come. So I wanted to welcome our second kind words on the stage. So Claudia Peters, the ambassador of the Kingdom of the Netherlands. Yeah, welcome.
Thank you so much. It's a great honor to be here and to join you in the start of this hackathon. It's always good to be back at university because you can feel this vibe, this energy. I graduated 20 years ago, and I have to admit I've never participated in a hackathon myself. So this is also my first hackathon. I'm very excited, and let me start by congratulate you with the amazing organization, because it's always a pleasure to work with Riga TechGirls. And you might wonder what is the Dutch embassy doing here? Why are they involved? Well, actually promoting women's rights and gender equality is one of our key focus areas. And we are a very big advocate of feminist foreign policy, because gender equality is key into our future, creating a sustainable and equal future for us all. And we see that actually women's voices, women's ideas, women's initiatives are underrepresented still in important decision-making processes. So I congratulate Riga TechGirls with this topical, timely event in the week of International Women's Day as well. In a time which we have to fight our climate challenges with limited resources, I think this hackathon, with the ideas it will generate, will actually contribute directly to a future, to our future. So I wish you all the best, all the inspiration for the coming days. There's of course a Dutch challenge that I encourage everyone to think about. So I'll leave it to this, because you have a lot of work to do. And yes, all the best, and may the best team win.
Thank you, Claudia. And I want to invite to the stage also Pauls Janssons from Atea. Welcome, Pauls.
Hello. Hello. Oh, sorry. Sorry. Hello, everybody. My name is Pauls. I'm representing Atea Global Services, which is right behind here, this pond, actually, or how it's called, I don't know. Gravis in Latvian to be. Great. I actually was joined Hackathon first time, I think, month ago. We had in our office also. That's also like a surprise for me. Like one day before I joined it, didn't know what it is. Of course, I have heard what it is, but in real life, how it actually happens. And it's about empowerment for everybody. So it's not about only technologies. It's about a lot of things, about how we can stick together, have this great brainstorming, create new ideas, be curious, But also one thing which I really remember, we came in second actually, still it was a good one. But one thing which I wanted to tell is that why we did came in second probably is because of we did concentrate too lot on the one solution which we wanted, rather than going just forget about it and just move on. And because we wanted perfect things, but it's never perfect. It's always in the making something. So don't concentrate on perfectism or how it's called, but just on the solution, what it can provide for us. Of course, I have to tell that we also have a challenge, so you can take a look at that. I don't know if somebody mentioned, but we have also an extra gift for you. So that's also we have. So this will be a really honor to me. So it will be really challenging for me to think out something. Who will? But I will be very like, let's see. But I will be like I want to see. Very maybe not. But yeah, and if you have some kind of questions regards or challenge, you can reach out to me in Slack. I will be there in some way, and so be curious, have great time, meet people, and as I already said, may the best team win.
Okay, thank you, Pauls. I think, we've had quite some lovely speeches and some encouragements, but I will now move on to the more technical side. I'll try to be brief. I don't know if I'll succeed, but I'll try. And there's a couple of things that we need to tell you about the future steps. And I'll go through the main details that you should know. So what's next? Where should you go? What are the links? And so on. So first up, before we start, we have a code of conduct here, which is a no harassment policy. it's very important that before we start an event, we're all on the same page of how we treat each other and what are the rules. And the main rule is to be kind and not be rude. If you get into a situation online or in person where you feel uncomfortable or in some way, emotionally uncomfortable, that is enough reason for you to let us know and let us know why this is and why is it happening and if we need to talk to someone. There's a link in here, which is our code of conduct. It also details the steps to take in case you do feel in some way uncomfortable in whatever situation. So please do follow them and please have a read through it. So in here, I kind of outlined the too long to read version. So just be kind and be respectful. We're all here to work together and we're all here to encourage each other. So try to stick with positive encouragements and constructive criticism. And keep it nice. Play nice. That's the key thing to take out of this. This is the first thing that I think everyone should start doing in whatever format, in whatever way you start a team or start a project. Agree on the ground rules. The next important thing, the very, very most important thing, for those who want to get on Wi-Fi, I think it's all of you. So there's University of Latvia Wi-Fi that is in here. So you need to connect to LU Wi-Fi. There are two options, but pick the one that is this one. And then there will be a page open. And in that page, you'll need to put in a username and a password. So make sure that you use this. I will add this presentation in the resources channel in Slack, so you'll get access to this. We'll also add it, and I might kindly ask my colleagues to maybe add these details already in Slack so that everyone's aware and everyone can get access to them already. All right, so how does it work? So what's a hackathon? What do you do here? First things first, find a team and post an idea. As we mentioned, firstly, a team consists between 1 to 5 people. You can choose to work alone. That's why we gave that option from 1 to 5. We don't limit you to definitely having a team of at least 3 or at least 4. You can choose to work alone. We don't have anything against introverts, but we do encourage you to meet new people and try to work in teams because it will be more exciting for you. And also, most likely you will learn something more because the people that you don't know that well, they might have skills that you don't have, and they might teach you something from their perspective and their field of expertise. Post an idea. So all ideas should be posted in DevPost. This is where we will. This is what we will use in order to kind of form the teams in Slack and understand what teams are existing. So if you have a team, or if you are just like one-person team as well, you need to have your idea posted in DevPost. We will extend the team formation, so which means that you can still form some teams, and some people might get added to your teams until 8 o'clock today. So we're still giving you time until the first checkpoint to kind of maybe add some team members, maybe take some team members off, decide on things. But you need to make sure that by that time, you have a team, you know who's on that team, and you have an idea posted in DevPost. That is the key things that we need to know who's participating. And those teams who have done all this, those will be the ones that will put to the next level and assume that you are participating. Those who won't have this, we won't consider you as a participant. So please make sure you have this. So work with your team in the event space or online. As you might know, this is a hybrid event. You can choose to work online. You can use Slack. We're going to use Slack throughout the event as our main communication tool. And you can come in here and work in this event space. I'll detail all the event space and which rooms are we using. But this is the space that you can also come all throughout these 3 days and work in here and mingle and network and have foods as well, of course, and have a nice time also in this event space. Use your mentors for support and expert mentors for support and to develop your idea. Each team will have a team mentor who will be designated to that team. You need to check in with your mentor at least 4 times, which is during those checkpoints. We will detail how that happens as well, but all teams will have a team mentor. Additionally to that, we also have expert mentors. Expert mentors are mentors who are not there to check in with specific teams, but they're mentioned their available times for you to book them. So they've given some hours that they're giving free to you in case you need their help in some form or in specific cases where they have skills they think you might benefit from. So take a look at the expert mentors and book their times. Share research and progress with other participants. Do that in Slack. Share with others. This is a community event. We're here to share. We're here to learn from each other. So please, yeah, be open and share your progress and share how you're doing in Slack. Come to the pitch training tomorrow. So Saturday tomorrow, 5 o'clock, we'll have a pitch training. We'll also go through a couple of steps for the final presentations that we need to detail and answer any questions that you might have about the presentations. So make sure you're there and you attend that. So prepare your video pitch and upload your submissions by Sunday, 2 o'clock. So you will need to upload a video pitch and answer some questions in DevPost about your idea and what you've developed, what your progress. We will detail that a bit later, but you can also find that in the guidelines. You can find the criteria by which you will be judged and your ideas will be judged. But the key thing to remember is that by 2 o'clock Sunday, you need to submit your ideas, okay? And then come to the final presentations. So you need to designate one team member who will answer any questions from the jury. So you can already maybe tomorrow start thinking who will that be. It could be the team lead who came up with the idea. It could be someone else who might just be more talkative or want to answer questions. So make sure you designate one person who's going to be the one who'll be there in the final presentations after your video pitch and will answer the jury's questions. All right? So we have a couple of challenges. First off, we have an energy challenge right in here as the Embassy of Netherlands detailed. So it's the energy challenge, so tools that help create more sustainable or energy efficient daily practices. Also, in case you have any questions, do come to us or the mentors. There are also mentors who can help you with this one. For each of these challenges, the challenge partners, in this case the Embassy of Netherlands, have prepared also special prizes for that challenge. So the winner of this challenge will also receive each team member a small prize from the Embassy of Netherlands. Second challenge, team efficiency. Create a white label tool for a company, sorry about the mistake, onboarding that will make the process of new employees joining a company easier. This comes from Atea. They also have prepared a money prize for the team, 500 euros for the team who will win this specific challenge, and the best team who will submit for this challenge. Next challenge, resource efficiency challenge, comes from Printify. Printify will also have a small gift from them. So how could Printify, the on-demand printing platform that you might know, benefit from AI-powered solution by increasing efficiency, improving customer experience, and reducing costs? This is a quite broad challenge, but quite, I think, a challenging one. But just to detail out, these are the three main challenges. A part of that, you're more than welcome to create your own idea, your own prototype under the themes of energy, resources, and efficiency. Because as you might know, we're gonna judge all the teams as well. And there's gonna be the three main teams that will also receive money prizes and extra prizes from us. So the first prize is for 1,000 euros for the best team overall, no matter the theme, no matter the challenge, just the best idea with the best progress, originality, and so on. So you're more than welcome to come up with your own idea that doesn't fall under any of these challenges, but we do encourage you tackling some of these. We kind of came up with these ones together with the partners, thinking that these are very specific fields that we want to challenge you to come up with solutions. All right, and next steps. This is very detailed. Sorry about the small font in here, but I'll add the presentation to Slack. So first things first, make sure you're on Slack. Once you have a team formed and you have your team members, please create a public Slack channel for your team. And here I kind of detailed how it looks like. So once you go on Slack, you can see this channels part on the left side. Down there on the bottom, you have a plus sign that says add channels, and all of you are given an option that you can create a channel, a public channel. So your team leader, preferably, has to create a channel for your team that needs to be public. This is mandatory that it is public. So you need to make sure that you have a public team channel name. Please don't be afraid that it's public. No one's going to go there without the need to, and you will see if someone goes in there. So every time someone new joins your team channel, you can see that they've joined. So don't worry about it. No one's going to barge into your channel without unnecessary barge into your channel. But please make sure you do that, all right? So firstly, gather a team, put it on dev post. Secondly, make sure that in Slack you have a channel for your team, which is team and your team name. I've detailed this in guidelines as well. It's mentioned everywhere, but please make sure that this is happening. This is the main one that we'll know that you are actually a team, and in case we need to contact you and need to contact you about prizes, which has happened before, that a team hasn't created this channel, and we can't contact them about prizes because they're not answering emails. So please make sure you do this. This is very, very important. And we'll use this also in case we need to give you any mentors, and we need to find you and contact you regarding mentorship and regarding any support that we need to give you. So please make sure you do this. We're not going to intrude you in your channels. All right, this was the main important thing. Oh, more text. How lovely. Okay, so opening ceremony. After the opening ceremony, we will assign you a team mentor. This is something I mentioned before. So each team, you have a channel, you have a dev post, awesome. Then we give you a team mentor. Each team leader will put you, Paulus will be the one who will do that. We'll put you in a specific channel that will be called Checkpoint. And your team leader, together with your team mentor, you will be put in a separate checkpoint channel, and you will organize your checkpoints, so calls or check-ins in the designated times, through that channel, so that it's easier for you to kind of organize it and chat with your mentor in there. So this is going to happen right after the opening ceremony, right after now. Attend the checkpoints. This is mandatory. So if you don't attend checkpoints, we assume you've dropped out. You can agree on maybe some other specific times with your mentors. If you really can't make it, if something happens, you can communicate with your mentor and say, hey, could we change this? Especially there are a couple of times when in hackathons, there are teams where some participants have a different time zone, and it's 4 o'clock in the night when it's 11 for us. It's okay if you can adjust the time zones with the mentors, but make sure you communicate that, because the mentor is going to come to us and say, hey, that team's not checking in, and we're going to assume that you've dropped out. So make sure that you communicate this, and attending checkpoints is a mandatory thing. They're actually kind of firstly meant to support you and help you guide through the hackathon, but secondly, it's actually for us to understand which teams are actually continuing. So we're using this to monitor you, to see how you're doing and if everything's okay, and if you need any supports or explanations or anything. All right, then check the agenda on the website. In Slack, we're going to communicate everything in Slack, but also in the website you can find the agenda. Hacking takes place online and in this space, in the event space. Build your ideas, ask help, always ask for help. Mentors are there exactly to help you. Prepare a video pitch and submit and come to presentations. Agenda is here. We've put it out there as well. We're putting it out on website. It's also in the guidelines. This is the key points. We're going to have breakfast tomorrow, lunch, dinner, snacks throughout the day as well, but you can always check in with this. In case something changes, we're going to update it in the guidelines and make sure that you know if we've updated something. But these are the key points that you need to know. Another very, very important thing that we need to communicate with you is the event space. So the event space is open from 9 till 10 o'clock in the evening. This is also an important thing because in this hackathon, we're not offering you 24-hour hacking. So you can go home and do the hacking overnight at home. But unfortunately, we're not going to be open overnight. We will love to see you in the morning. But for example, today, we're going to be off already at 9:30 because those are University of Latvia rules. We have to be kind of out by 10, but today they're turning off the lights at 9:30. So it's fairly early, but tomorrow and the day after we're staying until the agenda says. That's why we put in the specific times and saying end of the day. End of the day means that we're out of this building basically, and that is kind of a key thing that comes from them. Other things that you need to know about the location. So opening ceremony, this is the Magnum Auditorium. It happens in here. Closing ceremony, final presentations and jury and all of that on Sunday, also happening in here. All the other parts, the hacking and all the areas where you can work, they're going to happen in various rooms. We're going to have signs in there. All of us will help you understand where to find these rooms, but they're basically upstairs, and all of these rooms are for hacking. There's event space where you can sit around. There's going to be extension cords, and you're more than welcome to use them to hack. You can also use all of this space that is out here, and the key thing, snacks and food area, very nicely supported by Rimi, are next to the auditorium. They're there on the left when you walk out. You're more than welcome to hang around there, eat all the snacks. Don't eat too much, it's already fairly late. And it's next to this space. And yeah, you're more than welcome to hack there, mingle there, sit there all the time, as long as the event takes place. All right, this is about the space. Some house rules that are also very important to communicate. So location, working hours, 9 to 10. Today we're actually a bit early, as I said, 9:30. Please don't litter. Everything you bring, you must take with you, unless it's trash, obviously. Push the trash in the trash. Smoking is 10 meters from the entrance of the building. This is really, really, really important, as they told us. For those who are smokers, it's really important that you smoke at least more than 10 meters from the entrance, because they have a rule that if someone sees you, they call the police and they give a fine to the building, which most likely we will have to pay. So please don't do that, as we might get fined for that. So please go around the building, maybe go around the corners of it to the back. So parking, we have parking. So when you're entering, if you're coming by a car, call the button, the guard will connect you, and you just say that you're for the hackathon. If you mention the word hackathon, they'll know and they'll let you in, so you can use the parking in here. Also a rule of life, when you're using the hacking space, don't put extension cords in extension cords. That might create a problem with the electricity, and we might get out of electricity. So please don't do that. If you see an extension cord, don't connect another extension cord inside of it. Just try to find a plug somewhere else or think of another system. But don't do that in general in life. So key links. These are the key links. I know that I think Paulus also shared them in the resources channel. These are the key things that you need to know. Be on Slack, dev post for ideas and submission of videos. So you're already quite acquainted with that. It's not going to be a problem to submit the videos. Read the guidelines in case there's any questions. You always ask us in Slack, but guidelines are the main thing where you can find all the information with a lot of text. All info is also found on the website, but that is the short version of it. Where you can also find the agenda and the challenges. Team mentors, these are team mentors. Each team will be assigned one of them. But you can get acquainted with all of them in here, because they're also there to help you. So if you're a team and you see other mentors that are not your team mentors, but you want their help, you can connect them. All of these people actually work with startups and in the ecosystem, or in a startup company, or in a tech company. So they're actually just not good people to know. So as I said, you might get a team mentor that you just get, and they're really useful, but get to know the other people, and you might find that you need something from them. So expert mentors. As I mentioned, we also have expert mentors who are there to, they have some free spaces, free times that they've signed up to help out in case something is needed in this hackathon. You can book their time slots. These are a couple of them, but there's quite a long list actually. They're specialists in specific areas. Some of them are technical, some of them are connected to entrepreneurship, some of them are connected to some of the fields that we've detailed in this hackathon. So for example, energy and sustainability. So take a look at them and go to this list, take a look, and in there you'll find a Calendly link next to each of their names. In case you want to book a time slot with these mentors, go to the link, the Calendly link, and book a time slot. In there, you will get a calendar link and Google Meet link where you can join in that time tomorrow and connect with them. Please use them. They're very useful and they're here exactly for that, to help you. So please use the opportunity that they're there and do book time slots with them. Even if it's just to generate ideas, if you get stuck with an idea, don't know whether it's viable or whether you should build it, or maybe it's too silly, Expert Mentors is also there for that. So please use them, and they've done this quite a lot, and they've helped out previously as well. Partners, these are lovely, lovely partners. They've all helped us. Prince Thea, Embassy of Netherlands, Rimi, who's doing this really, really nice snacks side next to us, Prezi, who's helped us with the organization of workshops, the Stockholm School of Economics, and actually University of Latvia is the main thing as well. They're really important partners for us here, but we will get quite a lot of opportunity to thank them as well in the next 2 days. So, thank you to the partners. They're actually also, I wanted to mention this firstly as a massive thank you to them, because this event couldn't happen without them. They're the ones that help us to do this, and also please make a note of them, because maybe some of these people might be interesting to you, some of these companies or organizations might be interesting to you. So take a look at them, and in case you see any mentors and expert mentors around from any of these, make sure that you contact them and find out more. All right, the hackathon team. So this is very important because we're here to help. It's nice that you know who are the people who are actually there and who you can ask questions to. So firstly, we're gonna have these t-shirts. They're very, very easy to see because they're black. Sorry for that. They're not easy to see, but maybe you'll notice this green part. But generally, I'm Lena, we have Pauls, we have Alice. You saw Anna on the stage, we have Lyman here as well. Iva's in the back, Dinah's a wonderful designer. Liga is here, and Zanda, who is not yet here, and Oksana is in the back, I can see her as well. So we're here, and we're here to help, and we're here to support, and we're here throughout all the days. If you see us, if you see anyone from these pictures, walk up to us, ask us questions, just talk to us. We also want to have fun, otherwise, because we can't hack, so we might as well talk with you. So participant pitches. Last part, I think. So now that I've detailed everything that I think you need to know, I know it was quite a long monologue from my parts, but we needed for you to know all of this, and we need for you to communicate all of these house rules. But this is the part where, before we start hacking, I just wanted to give a chance to any of you who want to pitch your ideas on stage to come and pitch. I think it's a really nice opportunity to share your idea with others. Maybe you're even a team who has set, you don't need any participants, but it's good to share your idea because all the mentors are also listening, and they're already thinking, hey, I like that idea, maybe I want to help with this idea more. And there are occasions where expert mentors kind of join the team as well. So that is one option as well, but in case you're looking for teammates, in case you're just one person with an idea and you still want to find new teammates in here, definitely there are people who haven't got a team yet in this room, I'm fairly sure. So please, if you have an idea, I'm giving a chance now to pitch your idea. Does anyone want to come? Yeah.
Yes, good evening, everyone. Well, some familiar faces and some not. Probably, I know that many of you probably already have a team, but I'm currently all alone in this hackathon, but not like in real life. But my idea is called Earthwise. That would be a tool and a data provider service for farmers and foresters, for them to forecast, plan, and act on climate change, like putting together all the satellite data and soil chemistry data, and many types of data. So if you're interested in it and you would like to hear about it more, please contact me on Slack. I'm Sabine Openhouska. You will probably see the team like channel Earthwise. So yeah, don't hesitate. Thank you.
Nice. That's a great idea, actually. So anyone who wants to join Sabina, find her either on Slack or she's here. So you can also go talk to her. And maybe you have a match, maybe you want to work on the team. Yeah, and I think that I wanted to always mention is that if you feel like you don't have any skills, there's definitely skills that you actually do have that you just are not appreciating enough. And the main thing about hackathons is the eagerness and energy to learn and be a part of it. And that is the key thing. So it's not always about the skills that you have. It's just about the energy that you want to put into learning something new. So yeah, don't be afraid. Don't be afraid joining new teams and meeting new people that you don't know. Is there anyone else who wants to pitch? Be brave. Come on. Woo.
Good evening. I'm Laura, pitching again. Still looking for teammates. My idea is in energy field, and we are going to build a smart electricity system for households in order to solve a very important problem, I think, with our wallets. To decrease the electricity bills for households in particular, maybe apartments as well, but we will see that. So if you think that it's a problem and you would like to help me solve it, you are welcome to join my team. We will be working with the design, with the maybe web platform. We would like to have somebody more technical to join our team, maybe somebody who knows how to code, but we don't need a lot of this work. So, and maybe you have some knowledge, or you know somebody who has a knowledge in energy field, like energy engineers or something like that. So that would be very cool. So basically, if you like my idea, if you like me or my jacket, you're welcome to join.
Nice, thank you. All right, another idea to join. I love these ideas. I love that they're also in different domains. All right, do we have anyone else who wants to pitch? Santa, come on.
Hello. I have no idea what to do here, but people say it's fun. So let's do it. So our idea, my idea and my friend's idea was to create an app that helps to be more I'm so stressed. I didn't know. So an app that helps you to be more present or introspective by answering a simple question: what did I learn every day? You can keep it to yourself, make it public, or share it with your, in Latvian it will be savēji, your kind of people, inner circle, your inner circle. And we are a team of 4 girls already, so it doesn't matter if you're a boy or girl, or it or she or they. You can join our team and come as a technical guru. Yes, and download our app when it's going to be ready, okay? Ciao.
Nice, Santa. So if anyone wants to join, follow their team. You can find, I think that one definitely us also on their post. Team spirit. All right. Is there anyone else who wants to share their idea? Yeah.
Hello. I'm here for the first time, and I would like to pitch an idea for a game. Like maybe it will start like funny, like a small funny game, because I don't have such experience. But the main idea is like to make a game about the city Riga, about a game like I don't know, like you know, I'm living here for the whole of my life, and maybe I don't know this city, but what I'm discovering, like, I'm still, after all those years, I'm sometimes like walking down the streets around the city, and you know, still for me, like the citizen of, like the native citizen, I'm still find it sometimes that I get lost in the city, like even if I look through all the maps and I have information in Latvian, Russian and English and maybe anything, but I just can't find stuff, and it's like kind of, I don't know. But anyway, that's kind of other stuff. The main idea is like try to make a game, like start small, maybe play bigger, like, I mean, like make a game about the city. The city name is Riga. Make it like a constructor, like a building blocks, like make it started from simple steps, like, I don't know, maybe get it more, like not sophisticated, like more complex, like it's maybe it's some kind of architecture, maybe it's like kind of design, like kind of, I have some sketches, I don't know, maybe some people can have some other ideas, maybe just to make it like as the spring is approaching, like I feel like winter period has been completely like we have to make it like something like light and dynamic, like start with construction phase and then build it like slowly, like maybe, I don't know. It's kind of, I don't know, like make it like bright, light, dynamics, like with some kind of sparkling energy, like kind of people who maybe came, who do not know the city, you know, that just come here and make it more like inviting for almost like for the citizens who lived here for years, and also as well as for the people who come and go, maybe, I don't know, just visitors, like make a game, make it attractive, dynamic, start simple, maybe, I don't know, maybe build after years, maybe it can, yeah, maybe, I don't know, maybe it can become something more, yeah, start small, like build it like something more, I don't know, like just start small, yeah. Yeah.
I think we all have to start small, always. Only then build it bigger. All right, nice. We have game ideas, which is great. Would love to see games. All right, is there anyone else who wants to share? We have already like 4 ideas shared. Anyone else brave enough? Let's go, let's go. It's like, not me, no, not me. All right, all right. I don't know there are ideas, but okay, I'll give you a pass. Please post them on Slack. Please find your teammates on Slack. If you have any other ideas, this is the last moment. So just a heads up, we're giving you until 8 o'clock to form teams and form ideas. Still a bit more time, and then you'll have your checkpoints. And at the moment where you have your checkpoints, by the end of checkpoints, we will have to know which are the final teams by then. So please make sure that you work now and focus now in case you want to add some teammates. In case you want to be a part of the team and you can find something, look at the teams that are out there. So don't just post on team formation, hey, I'm looking, hey, I'm looking. Also look through of what other people are looking. Take a look at them, maybe comment, maybe say, hey, you have these skills, I have something else. I was posting something in here and saying that I have another set of skills. Maybe we could join forces. If you're interested in this theme, maybe you could do something together. So interact. Don't only post your introductions. Try to interact, try to be friendly, and try to kind of encourage communication between each other. So please do that in there. Also now, you're more than welcome, as I said, to use the space, use the Remy area for snacks and communication in case you want to join any of the ideas that you just heard or want to mingle around and get to meet people. We'll also be around in here and show you where to go and where to go to the hacking spaces. And if you have any questions. All right, so I think we're up for the final part of my long speech. and of this opening ceremony. All right, very happy, very excited to have you here. So have a happy hacking, and let's start this hackathon. Woo!